Yeah, baby. It's going to be the grim trick or treat tonight in our neighborhood. How you guys doing? Good morning. Let's go, baby. Let's get this. It looks like level 2 might be up on ATGL. Is it going to suck? Hold on a second. Let me see here. What up, Tony? We got Jeff already. Joe. What's up, Joe? Jason. Getting ready for IPO ATGL. So this is the first, man. This is going to be crazy because this is where we really get to test once and for all Network One Financial, because it's straight up IPO, no strings attached. No uplisting, no, oh, hey, this broker doesn't offer it. My broker's not letting me buy. None of that crazy crap. This is straight up, hey, Network One back or not? Because yesterday we had a prime number capital below to 13 or 14 bucks. As a matter of fact, let me see where this IPO landed yesterday. Man, I wish I could have traded it, but I was so freaking busy yesterday with this new gym. Smashed. So I didn't have a chance to try. I didn't really have a chance to even watch it list. I think it opened at 10, smashed to 13, crashed back to like 8 or 9, blew back up to 13. So there were multiple opportunities to get in and out. Today, we fear that 2 million resale. So it's 1.8 million offered, but then there's that resale of 2 million that can come in at any time. So on this one, now this isn't, we don't know for a fact, but on an IPO like this where there's a 2 million, where the resale is larger than the actual float, right? It's larger than the offering, I should say. That could crash the ticker and not allow it to come back. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes like to buy the dips, They're like, yeah, man, buy the first dip. Well, that first dip could be the 2 million sell-off. The resale, I should say. So it's GMM is at 13.25. Good morning, guys. What up? What up? GMM, which was yesterday's prime number capital out of Beijing, opens at 10 and it's still holding at 13. That's awesome. I mean, I don't know if I would have gotten in because probably the highest limit I would have set would have been $8. I wouldn't have even gotten in this IPO. All right, so today we're at ATGL. Good morning. Let's get it on the radar. Let's see if level 2 is showing yet. We have a little bit of level 2. So it's already at $7 on the bid, $3.35 on the ask. Robinhood is showing level 2. What up? Roll Tide. Yeah, baby. It's football season. I love the weather. No doubt about it. It's Halloween. What up? And it's time for my new flavor of Celsius. Yeah, baby. I've not had this one yet. Oh, you better be good because I am seriously needing a kick. So this is mango passion fruit. And you guys have mango passion fruit Celsius yet? Looks good. They usually all taste good, so let's see. ATGL Alpha Technology Group. What up? And of course, to start the day, bam, bam, bam. Let's get some ephedrine in the hatch. Start getting that furnace going. 50 years old, you got to have every single advantage. I'm pretty much natural now. I don't run massive cycles, huge steroid cycles anymore. Can't do that shit at my age. When I say I'm natural, I'm on a low dose doctor script, very low dose. So low, it's like not even fucking, it's pointless. And I'm on a really low dose of growth hormone, HGH, genotropin. Oh, yeah. All right, so we got our fat burner in for the day. Ephedrine, caffeine, aspirin. This is my caffeine. Bronchade is my ephedrine. And I just took 3 of those. Typically, when I train, before I train, I pop 3 ephedrine, 200 milligrams of caffeine. And every day when I wake up, I take a baby aspirin. And the baby aspirin prolongs the benefits of the ephedrine and the caffeine. That's why you take the aspirin. It just prolongs the fat burning effect. That's the secret. Yeah, that's the secret. Everybody's like, well, what the hell's the aspirin got to do with it? That's what the aspirin has to do with it. It's really important. Do you want 30 minutes of fat burning or do you want like 4 hours of fat burning? Take the fucking aspirin. All right, here we go. Here we go. What up? Yeah, man. Joey, what up, dude? XRP up to 60 something cents, going to $7 fucking dollars. I'm stoked. Fucking super stoked. Joey's got him some. Nice, 6 milligram. Fuck yeah, my man. Long Island Dave says, what's the aspirin for? Aspirin, first of all, it's just great for blood flow, period. Helps blood flow. But keeping that in mind, when it comes to burning fat with caffeine and ephedrine, you take those 2 together, right? Alpha receptors, what you want to do is you want to prolong the fat burning effect. So you take the aspirin, 81 milligrams. That's all you need. Just take an 81 milligram aspirin. Take it when you take your ephedrine. Take them together. Now, back in the day, I used to take a no-dose pill. It was a 200 milligram no-dose. They still have them. But I'd rather drink my caffeine. Now it's so much easier and it's more gratifying to just drink your caffeine. So that's my concoction. Celsius, Bronchade. Primatine's good too now. Primatine is the original ephedrine HCl. Okay? This is manufactured, this Bronchade, so that you can't melt it down to make methamphetamine. And that's why this is now kind of controlled, because of these crackheads making meth out of it. Ruins it for everybody, you know? Yeah, I try to stay in keto. Davis is saying I'm down 50 pounds from keto. Keto's the greatest diet ever. Problem is you can't do keto all year round. So what I like to do is I like to bounce in and out of keto. It's very difficult. It's very difficult to flip the switch, because once you flip the switch and you go full on fat, that's your energy source. You can't go back and forth. You can't be like, well, I'm in keto, but I'm gonna have this pizza, and I'm only a week into keto, but I'm gonna go ahead and have some pizza. No, now you're gonna gain double the weight because your fat's at such a high level. You don't want to do that. Once you pull the trigger on keto, you have to stay in keto minimum 8 weeks before you even think about cheating, guys. All right? Keto's the greatest diet ever. Super healthy. Burn fat at a sick weight. Water's coming off really, really fast. A lot of people are like, man, I lost 15 pounds in the first week of keto. That's because of all that water weight that you were shedding from every cell, mostly muscle cells. Those muscle cells start shedding water. Fat cells shedding water. That's where the majority of that fast weight comes from. And a lot of people in keto are, they all say the same shit. 9, 10, 11 weeks in, the fat loss has slowed down dramatically. That's because you're dry. You're dry as fuck, man. You've pulled all that water weight out of the fat cells out of your body that carbohydrates cause you to retain. So you stop the carbs, you shed the water. That's why you lose sick weight in the first week of keto. And when I'm with a client and I put the client in keto on a keto diet, if they don't start losing weight dramatically in that first week, I know they're lying to me that they're not being strict with the diet. They come in week one, they ain't down 10, 15 pounds, and they're 60 pounds overweight, 70 pounds overweight. I'm like, motherfucker, I'll take your money. You just want to give me your money and lie to me. We'll lie to each other. I'll give you some bullshit. Eat your cheesecake. You don't have to do cardio. Yeah, fuck even coming to the gym. Just give me your money. Sure, give me $200 a week, and you know, we'll pretend. How about that? I fucking hate mainstream clients that lie to me. You get that a lot in the gym business, and I'm like, why do you even bother paying me for this shit if you're not going to fucking do what I tell you to do? Bodybuilders, fitness athletes, competitors, complete opposite. You tell them what to do, they write that shit down. They got apps to store it. They got reminders. They got alarms. Oh, meal 3 at 5:15. As soon as 5:15 hits, meal 3. That's how religious it is to a competitor, somebody that takes this shit serious, you know? So nowadays, I really only like to work with competitors, fitness athletes, stuff like that. I don't even like mainstream because they just lie to you. I might have 1 or 2 a year, mainstream clients. Let's get over to Alpha. So, as I was saying, that 2 million, man, it could work against us. It might not even bother us, you know? You might not even notice those 2 million shares being thrown in. But I'm going to go $7. For those of you playing along at home, I'm going to go $7 on my limit order and see where that gets me. So if let's see level 2 really quick. Has anything changed? I noticed this is like number 10 in popularity on Weebl already. That's pretty cool. Level 2 hasn't changed on Robinhood. So I'll just go ahead and set a limit order up for $7. Let's have some fun. Happy Halloween, everybody. And let's see what I'm just going to do one limit order. I was going to set a couple landmines, like I was going to go a little higher. I don't want to go a little higher, though, because I really don't want to pay any more. Get trapped at the top. This is what could happen. You enter, it shoots right to $7 or $8, climbs to 750, let's say 775. They dump the 2 million shares in. She tanks all the way to 5. Now you're $3 or so out of the money, right? You're immediately $3 fucked. That's what I don't want to happen. I hate it when they put those resales in there, man. You guys want to know like the best IPO that's coming up? Now it's supposed to launch tomorrow. You know, I should have just traded this live in my Discord, this one. Just done it in the Discord and traded tomorrow's IPO live on YouTube because tomorrow's is going to be better in my opinion. Which is GVH. Let me see if they've moved the date on us. Oh, they did. They moved the date already. So look at that shit. So now it's the 2nd. They did set it up for the 1st. They moved it yesterday. And I don't even understand this, guys, because the filings are in. GVH, they've got everything they need. Apparently, maybe the pre-orders are low. That's why they're not listing. I don't know what the holdup is. So it's not tomorrow. It's the day after tomorrow. GVH. Nothing going on behind the scenes with this one. 1.8 million shares, $4. No warrants, no resale on this. This is as clean of an IPO as it gets. Underwriter is kind of... Let me pull the underwriter back up. Yeah, RF Lafferty. Lafferty's the underwriter. So there it is. GVH. Now they have Hong Kong ties. There is a connection with Hong Kong. They do have offices in Hong Kong. So it's got the goods. Super low flow. $4 IPO. If you're buying this at $4, like today's, if you got today's at $4, you're probably going to do pretty good. Shit, man. You get today at $4 and she blows to 7 right out of the gate. Sell. Sell immediately. Because in a week, it's going to be $1.50. That's today's market. All right, so I've got my limit order in $7. Hopefully you guys are good to go. You either pre-ordered or you're limiting in with me. We're getting in the hardest way, which I am setting my Weebl account back up. I think I'm going to I should have been going Weebl the entire Biden bear market. I should have done that. I should have immediately moved over to Weebl in this horrible market. When we were trading in the Trump market, man, I remember you could trade. You didn't even fear your money sitting on a ticker for 3 or 4 days because the chances were likely that the ticker, if you got into anything like DWAC, when we got in DWAC, you kept buying those dips. Every time you bought the dip on DWAC, it would, guys, 3, 4 days, steadily increase in value. 3, 4 days, steadily increase in value. You had a week almost to sell. Now, no way. You wake up like my buddy Mike in the Discord. Jesus Christ, he woke up $5,000 in the red. Right here today, tomorrow. You can't hold your money overnight in these stocks. So you damn sure can't hold your money in an IPO. It's rare. It sucks. I'm ready for a bull market. This is a horrible, horrible. I don't give a shit what anybody, unless you're shorting stocks, okay? If you're all about shorting, then you're doing pretty damn good because you know nothing holds. Anybody that shorted Tesla, damn, they knocked some money out of Elon Musk's pocket. What'd he lose, 20-something billion? This guy, Wes Shabe, goes, are we not looking at ATGL? The title is misleading if so. Man, you must not know who the fuck I am, dude. Maybe you should go back and watch my last 20 lives and then come back and be like, oh, hey, I get it. All right. I ain't even going to answer that bullshit. What up, Hillbilly? How you doing, brother? We are with the Mezamez today, and the good one is day after tomorrow. So I'm pretty stoked. I should have actually held up because I got so much going on with this new gym that I'm building, and I'm like hands-on Teddy. I do majority of this shit. You know, I'm there. Even when we got contractors coming in, they ain't doing that shit without my eyes on them. I watch everything they do. So I'm glued to this new gym. Today is a really important day too, and I actually should have taken this one off, jumped in tomorrow, because tomorrow's day after tomorrow. You know, when it comes to IPOs, what's up, brother? How you doing, Perry? When it comes to IPOs, it's so hit or miss. The way they move the dates, you look at all the filings, like with ATGL, the filings have been in now. They got them in fairly quickly. Yet they just continued to move the date. I had a doctor's appointment set up, just having my blood work done, you know. Had to move it. Then had to move it again. I'm like, Jesus, this is my nurse is getting pissed off that I keep moving these dates, you know. It's horrible setting either a dentist appointment up or you set a doctor appointment up and you're trying to go around the IPO date. And then it's like, oh, great. It landed right on the IPO date. Oh, I got the title in the live. I wonder if I could change that. I don't even think I could change that. ATLG. I think people get it. I think everybody knows what the fuck I'm talking about. I put this live up really early this morning. We got Brent. What's up, Brent? Steve Raven, how are you, brother? Howard. No baby yet. Congratulations, Howard. That is pretty awesome. Great moment that you're very excited about. That is so cool. That's your second, right? Your second baby? Your second child? Damn, yeah, I wish I could go back and change that ATLG, but at least I got all the letters right. Network One Financial, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I think they even know it. They realize that if they fuck this one up, they're going to lose us for, they ain't going to be hey, it's Network One Financial from here. It's going to be Prime Number Capital, which they knocked one well out of the park yesterday, giving people plenty of time to exit. And Univest. Univest is really kicking ass. Cool, bro. That's exciting, man. Got the second child on the way, possibly born on Halloween. Yeah, if that's not rock and roll, I don't know what is. Gonna have to get the new baby on some drums or something. Right? Get him on the guitar. It's gotta be a rocker, bro. Get the new baby rocking, born on Halloween, man. Neon says the highest ask is $950. Man, do we not still have about half hour, 45 minutes to go, right, y'all? Yeah, I'm showing $10, baby. We got a 1035. 10335. Highest ask on my side at the moment, $6. Hey, man. How old, what's the age difference? Howard, what's going to be the age difference between your two kids? That'd be killer if it was only just a few years and you can get one on drums, you can get the other on guitar, or vice versa. You can get the whole Eddie Alex Van Halen vibe going with the kids. I always wanted to do that, but our kids ended up being crazy far apart. One not interested in music, period. Yeah, there you go. Do it up, man. Get the 4-year-old learning both instruments. Maybe you got them on both, drums and guitar. See which one they excel at the best. It's kind of like Eddie Van Halen was the drummer. You guys remember that? Alex was the guitar player, and then they swapped. They're like, could you imagine if they didn't swap? Man, that would have sucked. Thank God they chose to do that. Hillbilly says we got a 45-minute countdown. Let's go. $4 IPO out of Hong Kong. Already playing keyboard, guitar, and drums. Beautiful, man. A true musician pretty much will play any instrument. Just like, Eddie Van Halen was still a drummer, a bass player, a guitar player, a keyboard player. He played accordion. You know what I'm saying? It's just a real musician plays anything they can get their hands on because they love music. Tony, I set my landmine at $7 flat. I was going to do a 6 and an 8, but I was like, truly, I don't want to get trapped at 8, so there's no way in hell I'm going 8. But we'll see, man. I'm at 7. I don't know how heavy you guys are going, but I've capped some of these IPOs like today because of the 2 million share scare. I've capped this one out at $3,000. I'm not going to spend over $3,000 on it. I'm probably going to spend more on GVH because it's only straight 1.8. A ton of people are hyped about it. So this one's got a little trap attached to it. We'll see, though. Sometimes that doesn't matter. Sometimes it skips right over it. You don't even feel the share count. It absorbs it. So So here's the thing. If my buy is 7, the reason I set it at 7 is I'm really hoping I can capture 490. You know what I'm saying? $5. I'm really hoping I don't have to pay 7. I've put it there just to trap anything from 4 to 7. And it just depends on what type of volume we see. Not necessarily volume, but momentum. Momentum and the price. That's always that. And it sucks because in the back of my mind, I could see some decent momentum. But in the back of my mind, I'm saying to myself, 2 million shares incoming at any moment. Incoming at any moment. This ticker's going to tank at any fucking moment. So with that playing in the back of your mind, you're more apt to sell for a 50, 60 cent spike, which is me, you know, than holding out, hoping for more money. And as soon as that $1.50 or $2 hits, it tanks and, you know, maybe made the wrong decision. So, yeah, that's playing into my selling today. I've had better luck, too, just selling 100% of the ticker than holding the majority of these that I've held for YOLOs lately. Almost 100% of every YOLO I've held, the YOLO ended up costing me money. The YOLO took money away from the money I had made when I sold my 75%. Or I held just 20%, I sold 80%, and then I hold that 20% for a YOLO. I'm like, yeah, by the end of the day, maybe we'll be up another $1.50. No, by the end of the day, I'm down another $1.50. It tanked a $1.50. I lose that per share, but you guys know what I'm saying. I don't hold out for the whole $1.50. I see her tanking. I'm down 50, 60, 70 cents on my YOLO. Well, I sell it, but it just ate away at my profit. So I stopped doing that shit. I'm not doing the YOLO anymore. Fuck that, man. The whole market right now is it's just risk upon more risk. So I believe adding that YOLO just adds more risk to it than benefit. Let's get Trump back in the White House. Let's get the morale back up. Let's get a bullish market just fucking roaring like a bulldozer. Then we go back to all the fun shit, you know? Today I got right here mango passion fruit. So good. They are so good, man. Now, you want to know who traded the last IPO perfect? It was Anna. You guys remember how Anna played that last IPO? Anna freaking nailed it. So Anna did. You guys remember I put in my limit order. It skipped right over me. And I didn't enter. I wasn't able to enter, and I wasn't going to chase in. Anna nailed it. So what Anna did was Anna kind of took our blueprint of the YOLO, and she did it to a freaking T. Anna sells the first 50%. I think she was $1 in the green at the first 50% that she sold. But the ticker kept going. It then goes up another $1. So Anna then sold 50% of the 25, or she either sold a 25 at that. She didn't sell at all. Then the ticker went up like 75 more cents. Anna sells the other part of her 25%. Then it went up again. And she sold another like 50% of the last 25%. The girl freaking killed it. I have never seen a YOLO blueprint turn out so perfect. That girl, and then she was like at the very end, I mean, she made money all the way up. It just kept climbing, and she just kept selling a little bit. It's up more. She sold a little bit more. A little bit more. That girl killed it, man. It was making me so freaking jealous that I wasn't in that ticker, because that is exactly what I would have done. She nailed it, man. And that's when that YOLO, that's what it was intended for. It's exactly what it was intended for. You could have done a good YOLO yesterday too, by the way, with GMM. If you guys notice that ticker kept increasing in value, massive tank, ripped right back up to 13. Multiple exits on that one. Of course, the two that I don't play, that I can't get in. What's up, Jared? Wish I had that kind of luck and had. Every time I YOLO, it drops after I sell the first. The past few have done the same to me, man. Yeah. Look at this Sassafras Games over here. He goes, what is this? You sound like a gambler. I'm out of here. What the fuck do you think buying Hong Kong IPOs? No, you're kidding me, right? I'm about to fucking put money on a Hong Kong IPO, and you might think I have some gambling in my blood? You're kidding me. The fuck? That's the first I've heard of that shit. What up, little country? What a fucking douche. The dude must be sucking the juice out of the douche. There you go, man. Unbelievable, right? Never heard anything so stupid in my life. Yo, little country, how's your side hustle going, man? The woodworking side hustle. Dude, everybody in the stock market right now has a little gambler in them. If you are in that stock market right fucking now, day trading, swing trading, buying IPOs, you got some fucking gambler in you. Now, if you don't, then you should be sucking juice out of a douche. That's what you should do. You should just tattoo it on your tit. I suck juice out of a douche. Fuck. Douche juice. That's my new that's my new term. I don't know. This fucking guy just pulled the douche juice out of the YouTube live. Yes, hey, dude, just going to the bowling alley now is a freaking gamble. Going to Walmart is a gamble. What isn't a gamble nowadays, man? What is safe? Obviously, if it's safe, it's not a gamble. If it's not safe, it's a gamble, right? Isn't that the pure definition? Neon. I wasn't aware. Some people told me that when you pre-ordered, it didn't count as a day trade. Some told me it did. Dogecoin was the biggest gamble ever, and holy shit, did it pay off, man. One of the greatest trades I've ever made was Dogecoin. Most amount of money I ever made in the market, period, was Dogecoin. Well said. Bertal. I like your name. It's very Viking. Bertal the Viking. I think maybe he was referencing Robinhood. I'm almost positive that those, I don't know because I don't really check. Some people in the Discord said those larger IPOs that we traded offered by Robinhood counted as a day trade. So I got to hand it to Weebl, man. Weebl's doing it right. If you pre-ordered it 3 weeks ago, it shouldn't count as a day trade. You know, Robinhood just wants to rip everybody off. What's up, Robert? How are you, man? Happy Halloween. What's up, Bosco? Bosco said two landmines, 550 and 10. See, I was going to go 6 and 8. I didn't want to go that high with the 8, though. I said, look, if they skip over me at 7, I just went 7. If they skip over me, I'm going to have to be cool with it. Hillbilly says, yeah, Weebl is doing it right. They sure are. And I love it that they allow you to buy all Hong Kong, Beijing, China, Asia. All those IPOs are available on Weebl. They know what's up. What, Robinhood's too good for Hong Kong? You know, they're too good for Asia. They're like, no, we don't want no part of that mess. Whatever. Yo, serious. 807 shares out of 2,500, baby. Wow. Hell yeah, dude. You got 807 shares at $4. She goes to 6. Yeah. $1,600 for my boy. $1,600 for you, baby. You only need a $2 rip out of the gate. Maybe you'll get even more than that. I hope you do. It is so crazy because I never used to celebrate making just a few $100 in the market. Never celebrated that, man. It was always several thousand, you know. Made 4,000 on this, made 8,000 on this, made 16,000, 35,000 on Megal. Shit, another 35,000 on AMC. Then you get to this Joe Biden market. And I'm like, okay, risk management. Start pulling money the fuck out. Risk management. Start $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 trades. Oh, I made 800. Whoop whoop. Yeah, that's great in the Joe Biden market. I made the biggest trade I made the other day was 8,000 in total. I don't even remember the ticker. It was that one ticker that just kept going and going and going and going and going and going and going. We all made a shit ton of fucking money on it. Thousands. Everybody made thousands. I haven't had a clean trade like that in a long, since the Donald Trump days. That's how long it's been. Let me see if I can go back and find that. I don't even remember the name of that ticker. Made us all a shit ton of money. Let me find it. Was it TPST? I think it was TPST. Maybe not. Yeah, it was TPST. That bitch just kept going. Let me see how much I made total. Let me see my trades. Yes, it was TPST. Yep. AIRE was another one. Yeah, I did good on that one. Okay, so that was that oh no. That was the SPAC. That was that fucking SPAC that they snuck in under the radar. No. I couldn't get in this one. I tried 3 times to market order into air and I couldn't catch a break. The very last, I believe, market order I put in was at like $109 and it skipped right over me at $109. So, no, I did not get to play it. It's now, ain't that crazy, y'all? Because it went to like 600 and something, right? Now it's at $20. What the fuck was that all about? $600 and now it's sitting at $20. What the hell? No, the ticker that made me the most amount of money lately was TPST. Traded it with the Discord. We traded it very smart. I went live, I believe, on this also. Pretty sure I went live on it. It was just a super safe, multiple in and out, in and out, in and out. Yeah. Yeah. Drummeister pretty much just said it. No low-hanging fruit in the market right now. No, it's all super high risk, all at the top, which means you have more money to lose. And to make more money, you have to invest a lot of money. So if you want to make several $1,000 off a ticker, you're going to have to invest $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 so that you're taking less risk. So it only moves 50, 60 cents. And boom, look at all the money you just made because it only moved 50 or 60 cents and you get out. Versus having to wait for a $2 or a $3 move, which is most likely not going to come. And you hold into a loss. Yeah, GVH is Thursday. We got the VH logo there. What's the G stand for? Guitar, I guess. Genius Van Halen. Remember when Van Halen made the Guinness Book of World Records? There you go. The G could stand for Guinness. For having the largest crowd ever, Van Halen. And the picture was on the back of the Diver Down album, I believe. David Lee Roth was just like jumping with the microphone, big ass sold out. They could still be in the Guinness Book of World Record for that. But anything with the VH logo, yeah, it's going to rock. Nice, Brent. Have you seen Junior's grades? In the cradle. Love that tune. We'll rock. That's a lot of flanger on that tune. Lots of flange. Jesus, nobody's making it to the Olympia this year, dude. Joey, everybody's getting blocked from entering the Olympia this year. Holy shit. Yeah, Derek made it. All right, Tommy, what's up, man? XRP might hit $20. Wouldn't that be sweet? As a group, our Discord all hopped on it. I think it was like 30 cents the other day or 35 cents. And we pounced everybody. We were buying thousands and thousands, mainly because of the IPO. And I think it's pretty obvious that they're probably going to IPO in 2024. So I can't wait to see how Nick Walker looks, man. I'd like to see Nick Walker at least bump up, maybe top 3. We got time. Let's see who actually made the lineup for the Olympia this year. I know who was in, but who's actually going to be on stage? You guys follow the Mr. Olympia? Anybody watching this? You guys going to be paying for the pay-per-view on the Olympia? It's this upcoming weekend. I guess I'm kind of, interested in seeing how Regan Grimes looks. I had already counted him out, Joey. Like, I counted Regan Grimes. I'm like, yeah, whatever. He's never going to make it. He's too light. He's too small. He's trying to bounce up into the open from Classic. And then all of a sudden, he starts getting my attention because he starts looking so freaking good. Not saying he's going to win it at this point, but I'm curious to see how he moves up. I would love to see Chris Bumstead move over into the open. Wouldn't that be sick? Man, Dude, it's going to be a small show, bro. It's going to be a small lineup. Because a lot of the names I'm seeing pretty much, okay, I can't believe Hadi Chupin. Of course, he's the current Mr. Olympia, coming from Iran. With everything that's going on right now, I can't believe they didn't give him a hard time. Unless he was in the USA, I don't really know. But if he was coming over from Iran, having to gain entry into the USA right now, with this war going on, I see Brandon Curry getting booted, kicking down closer to 10. Can't wait to see what Hunter Labrada looks like. A lot of these names I don't even recognize, Joey. Like, I don't know who, like Ross Flanagan. Who the heck is Ross Flanagan? Don't know who that is. Kamal Elgarni. I don't even know who that is. Can't believe Charles Griffin's still in it. That's crazy. So, obviously, the top competitors, Hadi Chupin, Derek Lunsford, Brandon Curry, Samson Dauda, Burton, Phil Clare. He's a good dude. He lives right up the road from me up in Atlanta. Super nice. That's one of the nicest freaking guys. Like, if there's any, he's obviously not going to win it, but I would love to see him place well. Hunter Labrada fighting for top 6. Nathan Diasha booted at the airport. And Regan Grimes. Bam. They are fighting it out. There's your top 6 right there. Let's see how they do. Oh, Brian says he was in the States, so you didn't have to travel from Iran. That was smart. Especially when you're Mr. O. Don't put yourself through that kind of stress. Hillbilly says you should play some Iron Maiden. Andrew Wilson. That's my boy. You guys know I trained Drew, right? You guys know I turned Drew pro. I don't know if you guys know that. Old Drew was training at my gym in Irondale, Birmingham. And he would train by himself. And I would just look at him and I'd be like, dude, you got such an amazing foundation. Why don't you compete? He blew me off for like 2 freaking years, Drew. 2 fucking years he blew me off. Then finally one day he comes up to me and he goes, I'm ready. As soon as I got him competing, he won every fucking show he competed in under me as a coach when I was coaching him. All the way up to turning pro. And then I got into a fight with a blood relative of his, Walt Debs. I got into this fight with Walt because I won Walt, the Junior USA. I won Walt his very first show, and then Walt shit on me and called me a racist. All my competitors were black. I couldn't believe this guy comes out of nowhere calling me a racist because I was a Trump supporter. So I get in this big fight with Walt. I can Walt. I don't want to work with Walt anymore. Then Drew ditches me because of my brawl with Walt. It was so fucked up, man. There's no loyalty in bodybuilding. None. You take a motherfucker from gym rat, you turn him pro, and all he does is pay for his gym membership. He wasn't paying me for coaching. These guys don't pay me to go to the shows. They don't buy my tickets. They're like, oh, Teddy's got enough money. He don't need my fucking money. I'm just going to use him for everything he's fucking worth. And then after they win everything they win, they fucking shit on you, man. Horrible experience. Even though I'll say more bad shit about Walt than I will Drew, because deep down, Drew's a really good guy. But he sided with Walt instead of the guy that turned him pro. So, yeah. That's my take on Drew Wilson. Classic physique pro. He looks fucking amazing too. I got to give him credit. He looks absolutely amazing. Zero Cool in the house. Happy Halloween, man. Happy Halloween to everybody. We've got a fella in the Discord. His wife is pregnant. She's actually supposed to have the baby today on Halloween. Yeah, tell me she's not going to be lit. She's going to be lit, man. She's got to have like the Ronnie James Dio tattooed on her freaking shoulder. There's no loyalty in anything anymore. That is very true, man. None. Let me think. You know what? I don't know. It's tough, man. I think by the time you make it to my age, you're going to be like, the true people that you can count on, if you had a flat tire at 3 o'clock in the morning and you had to make a phone call, maybe 3 people that aren't family, not your brother, not your dad. You might have a list of 3 folks that you can call that are going to come help you bring a tire or help you on the side of the road or pick you up if you're broke down. You know, it does suck. It does suck. But now see, when you're 20 years old, you're like, oh man, that list is huge. Oh, I got 30. And my circle's like huge, 35. Man, we're besties. We're blood. We're brothers, you know? That list gets so fucking tiny as you age. It's sick. Yeah, that kid is going to have some crazy birthday parties. Could you imagine? It's your birthday, you know, you're 9 years old and you get to go trick-or-treating and you get birthday gifts. It's just like, yeah, huge celebration. Super goes, there's only loyalty and douche juice. You can always count on douche juice to be there for you. They should just name a drink douche juice for douchebags, for the biggest douchebag around. Are you a douchebag? Check out the new mango douche juice, made just for you, to empower the douchebag in you. Douche juice. Who could be the, dude, we need Ape Father for that commercial. The slogan poster boy, Ape Father, for the new douche juice flavor. What would the flavor be? What would be the douche juice flavor? We got to launch it with a really good flavor. Douche juice. The new Ape Father Skid Mark flavor. This is Skid Mark in a can. Fish. Yeah, I love it. Hey, this is the new catfish flavor of douche juice. Catfished. Musty balls. I love it. The new musty balls douche juice. Oh, it's just so funny. AMC piss. Where is it? What do you say? AMC holders piss. Oh, all the AMC guys that lost the fucking douche. The bloody red douche. That'll be the energy drink, Brian. Do you want the energy drink version of douche juice? It is douche on the loose. Yes, because you will be on the loose when you drink the douche juice. Those commercials would be fucking hilarious. Douche on douche on the loose. Too funny. Too funny. Wake up fresh. Sharding. The new sharding flavor. Or just sharded. Sharded in a can. So funny. God, you never know where the topic's going to go with my lives, man. The new douche juice. 200 milligrams of caffeine. Jared, AMC popcorn. Does anybody follow AMC anymore? Is anybody even in AMC anymore? Or is everybody done with that finally? Damn, Robinhood just kicked me out. There we go. I was going to go see the new Saw. Has anybody seen that yet? I heard the new Saw kind of goes back to how it all originated or something. I heard it's pretty gross, pretty gruesome. Some great gory scenes in it. I saw it on, I haven't seen the movie yet. I was going to buy it on Vudu the other day and watch it, but my wife doesn't get into too much gore. She likes like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre stuff. But when it comes to Saw, it goes too far. It's too graphic, which I love that shit. Brent kept 40 shares of AMC just in case. I hear you, dude. Jared says the new Saw is awesome. Nice. Oh, so you bailed before the reverse split? Golly. Let me see. I don't even know what it's sitting at. Post reverse split. Where's it at? Bouncing from 990 to 1015. Boy, what a wet bag of shit AMC turned out to be. Right? Hey, so you guys got kids that are going trick-or-treating tonight? You guys still do that? You let your kids go? Do you guys go house to house? You know, like here in Alabama, you know, I don't know if these houses are set up a lot alike in different states, but in Alabama, we have huge garden home communities. As a matter of fact, the very first house I bought in Alabama was in a garden home community. There was probably 300 garden homes, right? And we would block that front entrance off so you couldn't bring cars in. The kids would just start entering in on foot. Over 1,000 kids. Over 1,000 kids. From all the lights would be on. Every freaking house would have, you know, decorations. It was like a huge event. And everybody looked out for one another in this. This is the very first house I had in this garden home community. It was amazing. Man, it would go on till midnight. There'd be hay rides inside the community. There'd be bands. Some kids would blow off fireworks. It was so much fun. It was sick, man. The new neighborhood I live in now, it's on a golf course. It's quiet. No trick-or-treaters. It's so boring at Halloween. It's the only thing I miss about those big garden home communities. Let me think, man. So, yeah, I rented a house in a garden home community. Same thing. In New York, where I come from, we never had anything like this. Never had anything like these 300, 400 garden homes. They pretty much all look alike. The garage is in the front. Door, brick. Next one looks almost identical. And they're all in a row, cul-de-sac, lined up in street. Easiest way to trick-or-treat. Back when we were trick-or-treating, it was like you had to walk. Shit, man, it's like 400 feet to the next house. Another 400 feet to the next house. It's like you didn't have this easy pickings. It's so easy. And in New York, we used to trick or treat in the snow. Most of the time on Halloween in October, it would be snowing in Syracuse, New York when I was a kid growing up. We got a $135 bid coming in on ATGL. Yes, indeed, with a $2 ask. Come on, what's that bullshit about? And so, trick-or-treating in Syracuse back in the 70s, back in the early 80s, right? Your mom would take your pillowcase, all that candy, and she'd dump it on the floor. Your mom wouldn't let you eat nothing unless she knew exactly who the neighbor was that gave it to you. And we would have to go through every single candy bar, everything, to make sure there weren't needles stuck in it or some pins, or that it wasn't opened and somebody threw some fucking poison in there, some rat poison or shit. Back in the day with that scare that some kid bit into a Snickers bar and it had a needle and the needle went up into his mouth. Like, what the who the fuck does that? It just ruins it for everybody. I remember when that scare happened, man, my mom would just open everything. Everything, it takes the fun out of it because now everything's all manhandled and, yeah, razor blades and apples. Yup. Jesus Christ. I mean, talk about being vicious, man, that you're going to do that to a kid, When I was a kid, I dressed up as Spider-Man like every single Halloween. It was Spider-Man. I loved the Spider-Man costume. And my brother would dress up as the Hulk. Spider-Man and the Hulk. And the majority of the time we would trick-or-treat in Liverpool. If any of you guys are from like New York, upstate New York, Syracuse area, we would go to Liverpool because the houses were as close as we'd be like, where are the houses the closest that we're not going to have to walk a half a mile between house? And you can't trick or treat in the city because they're so mean. The people are mean. They just scream at you, get off my doorstep. They just open the window and fire off cap guns at you and shit. So you have to go outside the city. We would go to Liverpool to trick or treat. The people were just nicer. The houses were a little closer. Yup. Me and my superhero Spider-Man. Wow, Perry, you're in Elmira, New York? Is that where you're from? Endicott? Binghamton? You still live there, Perry? That is wild that you say that, man. Wes is in Coleman. Hell yeah, dude. Coleman's about 30 minutes from me. I've picked up some gym equipment from Coleman just recently. Lori the Pothead is near Buffalo. Hey, nice, man. You're right up the road from Niagara Falls. So beautiful. I just took my wife to Niagara Falls not too long ago to show her how magnificent Niagara Falls is. And I showed her the New York side. It's way more magnificent if you're on the Canada side. It's gorgeous if you're on the Canada side. You get to see all its glory. If you're on the New York side of Niagara Falls in Buffalo, you're catching it from a side angle. You're seeing it from an angle. And here's the thing. If any of you guys haven't been to Niagara Falls, it's the sickest shit you'll ever see in your life. You're like, where's all this water coming from? How does so much water flow so fast, so violently, at such a magnificent level? And it's just crazy. But walking up to it, you guys ready for this shit? So here it is. It's like the water's flowing, and then just drops, right? Well, all this water that's flowing this way, it's all wide open. You could walk right up to it and jump in that fucking shit if you wanted to and just go right off the edge. There's no barricades up. There's no fences up. There's nothing fucking up. It is wide open. Commit suicide, jump right off. You know what I'm saying? People do all sorts of stupid shit. And literally, I'm walking up to the edge and I'm looking around me. I'm like, oh, is there anybody behind me about to push me in this stupid shit? And I'm thinking, like, how about the animals, the poor animals that probably walk up to it and fall in, or they go up to drink the water and it's just rushing so fast that it just takes them in and throws them over the edge. A lot goes through your head when you're walking up to the edge of Niagara Falls. Trust me. Like, if you ever wanted to get rid of somebody really fast, take them to Niagara Falls. It is too easy. They should have that whole thing barricaded off so you cannot. Okay, ATGL, it said I'm in. Order executed, but we're not moving. We are moving. We're open. I'm in at $4. They put me in at $4. Okay, let's go. What's up? Are we halted at $4? What's going on? $3.99. What just happened? There's a first for everything. What is this shit? It's $4. Yeah, ATGL is live. It's $4. Okay, it just moved to $3.90 something, right back to $4 though. Okay, 416, 415. It's finally moving. 417. 417. 420. So I got all my shares. It's at 440. I'm selling 90%. Not even taking a risk, guys. Selling 90%, which is going to be, I'll sell 400 right now. Let's sell 400 shares. Nice. 444. I sold 400 shares at 444, and it hooked me up. I have another 100 left. I'm going to let this 100 ride. We might be, I don't even know. Are we halted at 444? What the fuck is going on here? Are we halted? Jesus, halted. So this is really good because I just made the bulk of my money. I'm kind of happy. I made 44 cents per share times 400 shares. This isn't Trump money by any means, but we just halted up. I still have 100 shares in to play this. This is going to be a great YOLO for me. All the risk is already gone. So anything I make on this is just gravy. Once again, man, this kind of proves, had I played yesterday's IPO, damn it, man, I can't believe I missed yesterday's IPO. Just busting my ass on this fucking gym and it went under my radar. We're halted up. And that is crazy, y'all, because it got me right at the 444. It let me sell at the 444 right before the halt. It gave me my full order, 400 shares. I sold all 400 at 444. Let me see if I could blow it up and show y'all. Yep. It's not letting me blow it up. Right there, though. 444. This is crazy. Halted. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Man. Where do we go from here, baby? We going to go up another buck or two? That'd be sweet. Huh? That'd be sweet. It actually took me a minute to sell because this was funny because as I'm watching the price, it's going from 428 to 444, 428, 436, 444. And I'm trying to punch in the exact amount of shares I want to sell. By the time I get the 400 in, It's at 444. I hit sell. They give it to me. They gave it to me right at the 444, and then it stops moving. So I'm happy. Hayden got the 444 also. It's a good day. We're only making a few $100, but it's a good day, baby. It's a good day. We didn't lose nothing. Cheers. We didn't lose nothing. Hell yeah. Van Halen coming up day after tomorrow. That's going to be the big one. Bet your ass. I'm going to do everything in my power to go live for that. Even if I have to go live from the new fucking gym, I will do it. I don't know how I'm going to get my internet access on my computer over there because we don't have anything. We have power, but that's it. There's no internet, no nothing at the new gym. But we got the Van Halen IPO Thursday, guys. Yeah, baby. And we're halted at 444. For those of you just tuning in, I had 500 shares. I sold 400. Now, I got in at $4, and it was quite sketchy the way it held that $4 for as long as it did. Didn't move. ATGL stuck at $4. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I'm in at 4, and it's not even moving at 4. Oh, and then it goes to $3.99. And now we got movement. So I don't know what was going on there. Yeah, I could hotspot my phone. Yeah, Hayden. I'll probably end up doing that. I might go live from the new gym, which it's nothing but a shell. It's an empty room with electricity right now with a ton of echo. The echo is sick. Yeah, I'm going to have an office. As a matter of fact, there's already an office there. I could probably just go to that office and go live. I could probably do that. Sit in the office that's already in there. I might do that, y'all. Maybe I'll show you guys while we're fucking around. I'll show you guys the new gym. Now, this is a whole new unit because the other unit had black mold when we took the first wall down. There was black mold, and I didn't want to wait for all that to be cleaned out and secure. So we went to a new room, blowing a wall out to the other side of it. We tested it for black mold, took drywall down, nothing. No mold at all. No water, no nothing. So we got the new room. Now we're moving forward with it. 450, 444, here we go. We got 100. Let's pay attention. 445, 434. Let's do this. 421. I'm still in the money. 430, 427, still in the money. Wrong direction. $432. Okay, guys, so this is where I set up my sell. I'm setting up my sell right now to sell 447, 100 shares. Okay, so I'm in for 100. There it goes. Sell 447. Boom. Sell through 441. Not bad. So I'm out at 441. I'm 100% out of this ticker, y'all. 441 was my last sell. Safe as could be. Made my money. No more risk. Now I get to watch it and just have fun. Let's see what happens. Anybody that pre-ordered, hey, you know what's crazy is if you pre-ordered at 4 or if you limit ordered, we all got in at $4. So everybody's in the money right now. This is great. Hey, Lori, we have Van Halen. It's called GVH. The Great Van Halen is Thursday. GVH. Expected to do way better than this. 1.8 million shares with no warrants, no resale. Hong Kong with a pretty decent underwriter. But now, this is Network One Financial. So if they're going to prove themselves, this bitch needs to rip to like $6 if they got something to prove. You know, if they're going to make a comeback, they need to do something right now. What's up? Happy Halloween, everybody. Made me a few $100. I'm happy. 450. Who's still in? Who's still in on this puppy? Talk to me, people. Who's got the kuyans here? Or did you guys sell when I sold? What's up? Chris says, just got here. The Van Halen IPO, what is that? The Van Halen IPO. It's not. It's GVH. And I'm just calling it the Great Van Halen. Okay, 451. 451. 450 for any of you guys still in. Congratulations. 435. 450. What's going to happen here? If they let this move into the 60s, do we halt? What do we do? 52. There's no way in hell that's going to halt. Nope, 438. Okay, good. So for those of you just tuning in, I see a lot of you are still in. You guys are hoping for the big bucks. You have a lot of trust in Network One Financial. I don't anymore. I've been burnt twice on Network One Financial. My trust is very low for that company. 452. Not financial advice, but the way that's dancing at 450, guys, knowing that there's 2 million shares they're going to dump in, I'd sell some. Not financial advice, but I'd sell some at $1.50. This is Network One Financial's very first IPO after the NASDAQ investigation with Weebl and all that. Now, they've had uplistings that have gone horribly wrong. They fouled 2 back-to-back uplistings. They both crashed out of the gate. Cost people a lot of money on the first one. Those aren't necessarily IPOs, though. This is an IPO. All brokers allowed it. As long as it's trading on NASDAQ, you guys got to realize all brokers will carry it if it's trading on NASDAQ. So that's why you have ATGL on Robinhood, Weebl. It's sitting at 446, so I had 2 sells. I sold 400 at 444, and then I sold my very last 100, which was my YOLO. I think it hit 451 or something, 450, and it sold them to me for 441. Or I exited at 441, I believe. So I am out. I'm 100% out of this ticker. We got Margie in the house. What's up, Margie? Happy Halloween. Do you have that garage sale yet, Margie? I'm getting ready for a garage sale. The way you organized your garage sale, that's like department store shit. That is serious OCD. I need you at my garage sale, Margie. We would make bank. We'd make a fortune. I got so much stuff. It's trying to go. You guys seeing this? ATGL? This is, man, I should buy back in, shouldn't I? No. The way it's holding above IPO, this is a great sign. I always feel better, though, after I sell and I make my profit. And then I can just sit back and watch. And I'm not the type, unless it were to go to like $15, $20, then I'd be like, you fool, why did you sell? You know? But I always feel better when I'm out and I can just coast, sit back, watch everybody make money. For you guys that are like serious gamblers. I'm a gambler, man, but I have like, I don't know, maybe only 20% gambler in me right now because of the way this market's going. So you got your garage sale behind you. Good for you. You probably did really well, too. And you got your new tenants moving into your rental. Sweet, Margie. Glad everything worked out for you. Awesome. I'm sure you're tired. Garage sales are so freaking tiring. Yeah, okay, Margie, when I finally have the sale, which we're going to have maybe in 2 or 3 weeks, I'm going to take a picture of it and send it to you. You're going to lose your mind when you see, because I got a crazy long driveway. My whole driveway is going to be full of shit. It's going to be like I'm going to be pissing my neighbors off huge. I bet you're wrecked. That's why we haven't done it yet, because we already know how much energy it's going to take out of us. But both of my garages are full, and I have half a warehouse at my gym that we've been storing shit in. And I'm like, I got to get the stuff out of the gym. 454, everybody that's still in. This is a good one. This isn't trapping a single person at this point because everybody's in at $4. So nobody's trapped. No excuses on this one. No excuses. But come Friday, somebody's going to tell me how much money they lost on ATGL. Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait to see how much money we make. Bro, it's Wes. It's not like... It's going to be a sickest garage sale, dude. The stuff is stuff that you're normally not seeing at garage sales. I'll just tell you that. The amount of shit that we have. This isn't like trailer park shit. This is like Margie, how she did her department store. It's at that level. It's just really clean, good stuff that you shouldn't even find in a garage sale. It's just shit that we're ready to get rid of. But it's multiple families. It's Jennifer's mom and dad. It's my parents. It's stuff from my restaurants, 2 restaurants. And I do have tons of guitar bodies and necks and amps that I'm thinking about putting in it. I have a stack behind me made by Behringer that I'm thinking about putting. It's the Behringer head 412 cabinet, thinking about putting it. I've got drum sets galore, acoustic drum sets. On top of a sick amount of home goods stuff. 447. That would be, man, I wish you lived closer, Margie, because you'd be like best friends with my wife. Be so sweet if you lived closer to us. My wife would absolutely love you. You cannot limit yet on GVH. You can pre-order, though. Who just asked me that? Obi, why don't you go in and pre-order before it closes? Oh, it's not going to close. That's right. They moved the date. You got 1 extra day to buy for $4. Any of you guys watching this right now? I keep talking about the Van Halen IPO. The actual IPO is GVH. It's Globavand Holdings. 1.8 million shares for $4, okay? And it lists November 2nd. Of course, you go right to shopping. That is too funny. Margie goes, oh my God, we'd be shopping all the time. That's dangerous. Hey, things are a lot cheaper in Alabama than California, though. You'd probably save a shit ton of money on that shopping, Margie. You'd get a lot more for your money. Even though inflation is sick, I'm sure it's killing y'all in California. I mean, it's hurting Alabama, but it's killing you guys in California. It's got to be. All right, so remember that GVH is not listing tomorrow. It's listing Thursday. Every one of you could buy Weebl, $4 if that's your app. $4. 1.8 million shares with no resale, no warrants. Hong Kong with a pretty decent underwriter. Let me get back to, and I see there's more people viewing my live right now. So just so you guys know, I sold pretty much all of it at 444. I had 2 sell. I did a YOLO. My very first sale was 400 shares for $4.44. Pretty much the second went in at 444 as well. What's going on with 446? It's not moving. Oh, there it goes, 447. Anybody still in? It's obvious that this thing isn't going to do anything spectacular today. I think a lot of people are holding, expecting this to blow up, right? It is up 11% on the day, which is fantastic. In today's market, that's good money. So just one more time, not financial advice. I've been doing this shit a long fucking time now, though. Y'all should take some profit at this 447, 448, 450 wall. You see how difficult it's going to be to push back that wall? Take some profit at that wall and just sit and wait. Don't be greedy, because I know you motherfuckers are all in at $4. Don't be greedy. Yeah, hit the like button, everybody, and sub to the channel. Usually the prelude to IPOs is pretty fun because we fuck with people. And there's no, every now and then a liberal will jump in and bash me, and I bash back and have fun with it. I think we had one or two this morning. We had Douche Juice. Douche Juice, we had a lot of fun with him. As a matter of fact, we created a new energy drink in honor of Douche Juice. Yeah. What was the name of that energy drink? What was it called? I've already forgotten the energy drink we renamed for that fool. I think so. Who just said that? Jared says the resale is about to hit. Something's about to hit, and it's very likely it's not going to be good. Hog Farmer got 452. I tried to get that 451. They slammed me at 441 because it was moving a little too chaotic. But right now it is halted at 449, 450. Not halted, but giving everybody an exit. Don't you wish they were all this easy, though? You're in at 4, and it just stops at 450 and says, hey, everybody, get out. You made your money. Go ahead. No risk. Just get out. Instead of it going like right to $3.25. I haven't had one of those in a long time, but we've been burnt on cliff dives. Like that grocery store, what was that one called? Cart. What a cliff dive that was. I lost money on Cart. What's another IPO I lost money on? I don't think there was another one. I think Cart was it. $4.48. Lucy sucked horrifically. Yeah, Lucy went right off a cliff. Yup. Yeah, Lucy cost me money. That was the first one on that whole... Dude, we were on a run. We had like 6 amazing IPOs in a row. So I was like, let's play Lucy. We're on it. The momentum here is phenomenal. Let's go. And then Lucy's, nope, I'm taking your money. I can't believe how slow. This is it's apparent that nobody's selling this, ATGL. Nobody is selling ATGL. Other than just a few of us scalpers, Yeah, I didn't have the chance to play warrants on Lucy though. Would have been nice. Very easy IPO today. At least this doesn't ruin Network One's financial any more than it's already, beat up. This helps them a little bit, but if you ask me, the 2 top underwriters now, Univest, Prime Number Capital. I was saying this for the longest time. Prime Number Capital is going to take Network One Financial's place in the IPO game, and they have. Network One Prime Number Capital is smoking every IPO. Every IPO you play right now that's got Prime Number Capital underwriting it is making you money. Univest also. And they're all out of Asia. They only screw with Asia IPOs. So I think a lot of people are finally catching on to that. So it's almost impossible to go wrong. We just don't get enough of them. That's what sucks, You guys see how, Hutton picks up a lot of China. They pick up Hong Kong, and they don't do anything with it. I mean, if you got to pay a little extra money to frickin' Prime Number Capital, do it. pay it. Jared goes, let's see here. Got those warrants with the pre-order, but not with limit. Yes, I do remember Lucy making a comeback, but just talking strictly IPOs. At that point, it's a stock. It's not an IPO anymore. So anything can happen with a stock. I'm talking strictly at IPO level. At IPO level, Lucy was a bitch. So far, it's not the most exciting IPO. 500,000 more shares, and there's your offering. And I'm sure it's there. I'm sure the shares are already there. We need to see if this thing is going to break out, though. Okay, there it is. 470. There's the breakout. There it goes. 470. Yep. Let's keep this in the front of our brains here and remember this. 470. 460. Just broke that thick wall at 450. Holding 470. So nice. Here we go. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that. Did you guys see that volume just jump? We just jumped 200,000 shares. 480. Who's still in? I need some of my douche juice. Who's still in at 480? Hog Farmer still got him some shares. We got Rich in the house, 520 incoming. Let me go to level 2, 473. Level 2's got a 480 ask. All right. And she's creeping up on that 480. Let's see if they push it through or do they halt this puppy. It's moving so slow. It's basically looks like it's halted, but it's not. Tom's got 30 shares left. Congrats, bro. Glad you held on to some. Yeah, I should have only sold like half of my 100. 492. Here we go. It's making its break. This is where Network One Financial makes a name for themselves once again. Can they do it? Can they I will have faith in you if you push this to $7, Network. I will have faith in you. Let's go. $7 for everybody. Come on. Come on, baby. Trying hard to break $5. She's trying. Ask is coming in at 5. Let's go. We got some 5s. We got some 524, 520. Let's go. Come on. What's up, Ben? 485. Yeah, baby. 484. I'm going to noodle on my guitar while I sit here and have no money in the play anymore. Just cruise with you guys. I got my battle axe. This is my main guitar. I restrung it. Reset the bridge. Reset the neck. Look at that action. You ever seen such low action in your life? It's crazy. This is my kamikaze. I know some of you guys sold at that 480, right? The new gym is sick, Margie. So what we did was we got 2 new units. I had to ditch the unit that had the black mold. We moved it over. Luckily, the plaza had another spot for us. And it's tiring. There every single day. I'm at both gyms now every day, having to do work. I can't wait for this new gym to open, though. It's so sick. It's going to be so just hardcore. Yes. The Van Halen plate is called GVH. Yeah, we got really lucky with that. I didn't want to wait for the whole cycle of bringing in all, tearing out all the drywall, and they had to put in a new firewall, all that shit. So I was like, give me 2 new units. Let's test, pull some drywall out, make sure there's no water leaking anywhere. Dry as a bone, the new unit, both of them. It's just weird. I'm gonna go live on Fridays or Thursdays IPO from that new location, and I'm gonna show everybody. So maybe that right there, guys, was the 2 million, because that was a pretty big jump that they didn't halt. Did you guys see that? It just jumped from 481, I believe, or 480-ish to 450-ish. That was a pretty big dive. Yeah, we got super lucky. And I'm so excited because it's right next door to JCPenney. So now we share the front door with JCPenney. We get all that traffic, all that visibility. I'm stoked. The Van Halen IPO, once again, is GVH, gambler. What's up, Little Natural? Still holding 50 at $4. Congrats. I should have done that. I blew everything off at 444 pretty much. So it goes to 480. Now it's nosediving, 450. And you guys know there's 2 million shares that they're doing a resale on. So those 2 million shares, maybe they've thrown a couple 100,000 in. Who knows? We don't know yet. But we haven't traded the entire offering yet. It's only 1,600,000. And the offering was 1.8 million. So still not there. But they could just be shaking people out, because that was a sell-off, but it wasn't anything that hints to me that 2 million shares just got thrown in. That could just be a shakeout. But I am out. I don't have any shares riding. I sold everything. me see if I remember that now. Hold on a second. That is a tough tune to play, and I haven't played it in a while. Hold on. Damn, I forget that lick. That's not right. It's something like that, though. Drop Dead Legs. Haven't played it in a while. What's that? There's another tune kind of similar to Drop Dead Legs. Not that part. Can you guys even hear that? I don't even know if I'm loud enough that you can even hear that. Yeah, you know loudness, War Machine? Most people would have no clue what I just played. That is wild. You know that shit. Oh my God. Most people would be like, what the fuck? Whoa! Did you see what just happened? There it goes. Somebody just dumped in some shares or something. It dumped all the way to $4.10. Holy shit, did you see that? They had to have dumped 500, maybe a million shares in. What the fuck did they just do? That was crazy. Yes, Japan. The group was out of Japan. Yeah. Heck, dick, heck. Dun, 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 dun. Whatever they're saying there. Heck. My favorite song to play on guitar is Van Halen, Rat. What's that one tune from Round and Round? That's just a fun tune to play right there. Yeah, lay it down. I love Rat. Yes, I sold. Rat's one of my faves. I sold at 441. Whoever just asked me that. What's up, Trevor? The new equipment in the gym. So this new gym is going to be pretty hardcore. So I've got Arsenal strength, Bolt, hammer strength. Of course, Cybex. Life Fitness. Cable crossovers are made by Life Fitness. A lot of hardcore shit, man. There's a new company called, I believe it's called Atlas that we got some stuff coming from. Atlas. Back for More. I think you got to be tuned down to play Back for More. I could play it in E. Yeah. Something like that. I haven't played that one in forever. Nope. King Diamond, Hillbilly, I don't know any, bro. Couldn't tell you any. I used to know some, where did that one band go? Somebody just said something about Accept. Yeah. What's that one tune by Accept that was really popular? I don't don't remember. Oh yeah, Balls to the Walls. That tune is a lot. Yes, I used to know that tune. It's a lot like the it's almost it's very close to that. I just don't remember it. I used to know that one too, man. As a matter of fact, there's a video of me long time ago playing that tune. Balls to the Walls. Oh, there's some Judas Priest. Victim of Illusions from Priest. Man, I don't know that tune unless it's new. Is that new? I may have just heard it. If that's like a brand new tune. I used to know Balls to the Walls. I can't think of the riff in my head. It's really easy to play. I just can't think of the riff in my head. It's been so freaking long. $4.63 on ATGL. What a comeback from that big nosedive. Crazy. Let me see if I can remember that. I used to know that shit, that Michael Myers theme song. Something like that. Is that how it goes? Something like that. What's that other one? Here comes another breakout on this IPO, y'all. ATGL back to 480. Wow. Iron Maiden. 455 and then a dump. Look. Straight from 480 to 455. Sick. I don't know if I remember Trooper. I think I remember the number of the beast. It's been a while. Something like that. Da, 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 da. Right? The picking is a little weird on that if you play it right. Rainbow, yeah. Richie Blackmore. Alice Cooper, I used to know school's out for the summer. How's that go again? Shit. School's out for summer. I don't remember. It's been too damn long. Docking. I know a lot of docking. I used to know a lot of docking anyway. Well, actually, that was George Lynch. I used to know the Beavis and Butthead tune too. Let's see if I can remember it. Yeah, that's it. I ain't played that tune in fucking forever. Beavis and Butthead. What is Scorpions? Here I am! like a hurricane. Dio. I used to know the intro to Last in Line. God, it's been so long. I used to know that solo note for note, man. It's been a while. I hate it that I can't remember these tunes. $4.52. Very boring ticker, man, but at least we made some money. Anybody still in this ATGL? I can't drive 55. Steve Raven is still, oh no, what? 470 you sold and you got you a YOLO. I mean, this is kind of cool. Just floating along at $4.50 still, and I think they've dumped some of those shares in there. Yeah, buddy. Man, I still can't think of that one Van Halen tune. It's kind of like Drop Dead Legs. The fuck? there's a B-side you never hear from Van Halen. I think that was at the very end of the 5150 album, right? Was it 5150? No, maybe it was 1984. No, it was 5150. Was it Women and Children? Thanks, Custom X. I forgot. It doesn't go into anything. They just close the album out with that, and it is so cool. And then there was that one live performance where Eddie and Alex did it, and I was like, that is so awesome. They actually extended it. So awesome, man. Eddie, just the simplest shit, but it was the way he performed it that, yes, made it so sick. So sick, man. Super says the harmonics are spot on. Thank you, man. For fat fingers, I'm trying. It almost looks like we're halted at 4:55, but we're not. It's a very boring ticker. I cannot remember what that riff is right there. I know I'm playing it wrong. This part, that's not how it's played. You guys like Kiss? Let me think of this one I just heard on the radio yesterday. She. You guys know that tune She from Kiss? Let me think about it real quick. Something like that. used to know the coolest way to play Too Young to Fall in Love, because there's a weird riff. I'll never remember how to do it, but God, I had that shit down back in the day. Dun, dun. It's been so fucking long. Dun, 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 been a while. That part right there, I had a different way to play it. Much smarter way that sounded so awesome without that big stretch. I just can't remember how I did it. Crazy. I know the tune Domino in my head. I've never played it before, though. Like a lot of these tunes I've played and just forgotten, so I got to kind of rethink them. Domino, I know the tune. I've just never played it, though. I love Alda Nova, Life is Just a Fantasy. I don't remember the riff, though. Is it guitar or keyboard? Some tells me it starts with a lot of keyboard, doesn't it? Yeah, I used to know some Poison, but I forget how that riff goes. There it is. Something. Helicopter intro guitar, Jason. I don't know what that is, man. The helicopter intro. To what? Oh, the helicopter intro on the Alda Nova tune. Oh, yeah. Something like that, right? Isn't the riff real basic? It's like real simple bar chords. Something like that. Yeah, not keyboards. It was the helicopter that introed the tune, right? Yeah. So easy, but so easy to forget. It's like the riffs when you're first starting out. You know, you're first learning how to play guitar. A lot of you guys play guitar, and a lot of you guys are probably close to my age. $4.80 back on ATGL. You guys seeing this? Look at this puppy back and forth all day. 480. Time to open another deuce juice. Here we go. The songs that we all learned right out of the gate, right? Smoke on the Water. Probably didn't play it right. You probably played it the way I did. I mean, that's how we all kind of learned it, but apparently you're supposed to play it with like open. Something like that, which isn't how I played it. Then you had Iron Man. $5, y'all. I think we halted at 502. You see this? 502. No halt. $5. Back to 482. Now she's taken off. Donkey is drinking some douche juice with me. Spilt his douche juice. $5.18, high of the day. Look at this, high of the day. She's still got some gas in her for anybody that's holding that YOLO. Right? $5.15. I had Roy Clark books too, Jay. Yup. Ain't that crazy? I had those. I had a small one. There was like levels 1 through certain. I made it to like book 3. I had Roy Clark book 3, and then I said, "Fuck this shit." $5.20. We're making some money and having fun, baby. Yeah. Another tune you learned right out of the gate as a guitar player, obviously, Crazy Train. One of the first, but you probably played it different if you eared it. Everything was cassette deck, $5.26, by the way. $5.26, all-time high of the day on ATGL. But if you guys had a cassette deck and you were earing shit like I was, you would have played, like this is how I played Iron Man. I did open notes for the half step down lick. That's how I originally played it, and then found out it was played much different. $5.63. You knew they were holding this bitch back, didn't you? Y'all knew they were holding her back. Look at this shit. I think it halted. Did they halt it? $5.63 frozen. $5.63 frozen. What up? Here's another tune you guys would have learned. I know we all learned the same shit growing up. Yeah. Everybody had to learn that tune growing up. Here's another one. Chop. What's another one we all learned growing up? Oh, Sweet Leaf. Halted, guys, at $5.63. Cheers if you're drinking the douche juice. Yeah. What's another tune we all learned growing up? They're going to let her go. I hope they let her go. All right, what's another tune that we all learned growing up? Like Wild Thing? That was another one. I don't even remember how it goes. Wild Thing, yeah. Wild Thing. You guys remember when Sam Kinison did Wild Thing? His version of Wild Thing, the Sam Kinison version? Holy shit. So amazing. What's up, Little Natural in the house? One of my faves in the Discord. Always pumping, hustling moves and plays. Purple Haze was not one of the first tunes I learned because it was a little complicated. I did hear it though, and I to this day I don't play it right because I still play it exactly the way I eared it. And I know I play it wrong. Sounds like Purple Haze, but I know I'm not playing it right. I literally had that damn cassette because in my high school band, one kid wanted to play the tune, so I was like, well, I'll go home and I'll just fucking learn that shit. I was up till 2 o'clock in the morning. Play, rewind, play, rewind, play, rewind. Like that intro, I play that wrong. I never bothered to relearn it. Now my brain's too clogged to learn it the right way. What was another tune? How about that Wipeout? You guys remember Wipeout? Fat Boys did a jam to that. $6. Wow, $6 freaking dollars. Here we go. 633. You bastards. Who's still in? 633 and halted. Nope. 628. Yeah, Wes, that's a great start on the snare. Yep. Wipeout. 633, and I think they halted it. What's up? So Wes is in. Rich is in. $633 halted. Man, I can't believe the push. Kind of knew they might have it in them, but here it comes. What's up, Fox? We got Gus in the house. Gus is still holding 25 shares. Donks in the house. 493 pullback. 8 push is what he's hoping for. Katie is still in. I sold. I took the guarantee money. I took the Biden guarantee. I had to go with it. Congrats to anybody that's still in. Big money being made if you are. You got in at 4. Hot diggity damn. That is a $2.33 increase in value. Congrats. I did good though, guys. I'm happy for y'all. On the day, I'm up 300, give or take. I'm good. Definitely not Donald Trump money like we used to make, but profit nonetheless. Jay's going bowling. Good luck, bro. Yeah, little Michael Jackson. Played that one in our high school band too. What the fuck? All right, guys, back over. $6 sell off to 574.6. I know some of y'all sold now, right? $6 peak. Did you guys bail or what on that $6 peak? Man, y'all are just brave as shit if you still are in this. So Bill is out at 6:15, so that was really well done. Sold the majority, had your YOLO. YOLO's out. Day is over. 6:15 might be the cap. There's a lot of back and forth, but that was smart, man. Yepper. All right, guys. So we got a good day, good run. I don't know what is left for ATGL. High a day says 633. I'm out. And day after tomorrow, we got GVH. And so I'm going to try to go live for GVH. I'm expecting more out of that one, believe it or not. I'm not probably going to bail out of that one as quick as I did this one. If the date gets pushed, whatever, all their filings are in. I don't see why it would, but it could. But I will try to go live. No guarantees. If I do go live, yeah, it's going to be out of the new gym. I'll just go to the back office. Discord link is below for any of you that aren't in the Discord. You can join the Discord and play all the IPOs that we play. And there's tickers daily. High-risk tickers, swing, options. A lot of them I don't personally play. I'm sticking to IPOs now, and I do a random. I'll jump in something randomly, but I do not trade daily anymore because the market is so, risky and very intolerant to day trading. I'll do my best. All right, guys, I got to go to the gym. My phone has been blowing up with my managers needing work done at the gym today. So I've got to get, and they're not leaving me alone. So and if I can go live from my house, maybe I can skate. If it's a later IPO, later in the day like today, I might be able to get to my house. All right, guys. All right. Love y'all. I'll see y'all in the Discord. If I don't see you in the Discord, I will see you Thursday for IPO Van Halen. Doge Warrior out, baby. Shaboom. Peace. Y'all have an awesome Halloween. Trick or treating. Be safe.